Welcome, Columbia State Community College, and welcome to the Mario Kart Esports Open for tonight. I am your host, Jem. I guess I can click over here. Hi. Green screen's off a little bit, but that's me. And we are here to play some Mario Kart. So here's what I'll need you all to do to join me here. We're gonna go from the main menu, online play 1P, go to friends, and I'm going to create a room. You guys, since you have added me, you are going to see this switch here. We are esports period 4. Looks like this right here. You're gonna see me right there on that list below, and then you'll be able to join. Me and my default looking me. Looks like we've got a number of us in here. I know there's one more person who's in the Discord server who hasn't made an appearance just yet. So I'm going to wait a minute, and I think that should be everyone, actually, as they just walk up as if on cue. Awesome, awesome. Man. Okay, at least there's somebody else rocking the default me here. I'm not alone in this. Alrighty. That is not the option that I'm looking for. Let's make sure that the cart. Oh no, that's all that. Okay. Press all the other buttons just to make sure that they work first before you press the correct one. That's my policy. So what we're going to be doing today is a 12-race series, and we'll just kind of keep track of the scores as those go along. Hopefully, it will keep them just fine. No items, no computers, all vehicles, looking good. All right. I'm seeing somebody typing, so I'm just going to make sure we're not leaving anybody behind. But I think we should be good here, because we have 4 people in the Discord server, and there are 4 people who have joined me here. All right, looks like they stopped. So, let's get started, everybody. Start your engines. Or at least, get in the cart first. I'd say get in the cart before you start the engine. That might be the best solution here. Okay. All right, not gonna lie, that got a little too chaotic. Kind of knocked out a couple of pieces of software, but we're good, and we're back. All right. Let's get this started, everybody. All right. Point, 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 point. Well, that's interesting. That is not the name of the stream that this is supposed to be. So we are going to sandbag for just a little bit. We're going to fix that. Sometimes it just doesn't like to update. Nope. That probably kicked everybody, didn't it? Oopsie daisies. That's what I get for trying to multitask. My favorite Mario game, Call of Duty. Ha ha ha, very funny. Alright, we're gonna try that again. I'm very sorry about that, folks. That is entirely my fault. Oh, and they're so quick on the draw. Thanks for making it back in here, folks. Okay, we all made it back in. All's well that ends well. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, Mario Kart's anti-sandbagging system is pretty gnarly. If you sit still for too long, if you go in the opposite direction for too long, there are a lot of different ways that it will give you a quote-unquote connection error or something, when in reality it is booting you because you're not behaving the way that it expects you to. Which, I don't know, maybe there's some kind of griefing that they're trying to counter with that system. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know, I feel like it could be fun to just let people go backwards around the track and take last place on purpose. I don't see how... That's obviously, there's some sort of sabotage that they probably intend, but you probably just get hit with one item at most, and then you're back on your way, so I don't know why they have to be Philistines about it. Anyway, here we are. And I'm in the lead. We got Danny out to a pretty good start with his Luigi. And I just bumped McKinley into a mud pit. Sorry, McKinley. And zoom. Waluigi doing backflips. Just, it's enough to make a young heart sing, you know? Oh, someone's trying to snipe me with bananas. I see you, McKinley. I see you and your devious tricks. Baby Peach may look innocent, but there are some crimes hiding behind that childish face. She's seen some things. No, she's up to no good. Alrighty. A bunch of people trying to snipe me out of first place here. Danny taking the turn well, able to beat me around the corner from that. So let's take stock of where we're at. Danny in the front, McKinley trailing just behind in third. Will be second as soon as I absent myself from the proceedings here. And then we've got a Donkey Kong and an Inkling. I can't remember which player is which off the top of my head, but we'll find out shortly. Just about to. McKinley coming through in second. Bomba looking good in third until Undaunted hits him from behind to steal third place at the very last instant. Oh, shoot. I took that spot away. That's my bad. I'm trying to sandbag my way to last, and I think I failed to account for the fact that the Donkey Kong had gotten knocked down. So that's one extra point that Bomba should have. That not able to give him there. We'll keep that in mind. So I don't think we have any prizes associated with winning here, which honestly, I kind of prefer. I think it's just like lower stress, lower key. We're vibing. We're going Zoom. Having a good time. But just in case, you know, we'll make sure to keep track of the scoring in case anything gets thrown off like it was just now. All right, a little bit of a friendly hip check there. Yeah, that's totally a thing, right? Of course it is. Of course it is. Ah, yes, dry desert. Classic from the legendary Mario Kart Double Dash. By legendary, I mean that I played a lot. Therefore, it's the best one, obviously. That's just how this works. McKinley with a nice drift. Under me here. Trying to bump me out of the way, but she is in fact a baby, so a little bit less massive. Yoink. You like that little maneuver? I did. Gonna take our turns a little extra wide here and see what's going on. All right, come on, Pokies, don't mess with me here. Thank you. All right, here you go. You know. Okay, I see how it is. Finley chose violence today. Bomba, great recovery from getting blown up with that mushroom, I think it was. Oh, I don't think that was McKinley that I hit. Sorry, Undaunted. Collateral damage there. Oh, they're fine. They've got a mushroom that they were able to use to make a shortcut here. Cutting corners is very nice on this map. With your mushrooms. Oh boy, 2 stars. Let's just not be here when they come through, huh? Sounds like a good policy. So Danny, well out ahead of everybody. Oh, the mushrooms give them away. That's funny. Mushrooms and the tire tracks. So Danny out well ahead of everybody, but it is a very competitive race for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th here. Big explosion interrupts, but oh, McKinley able to burst through it with the star, and that should be enough for the win here. Undaunted going for the mushroom shortcut, but not quite going to catch her. Bomba bringing it up in 4th place. All right. So 12, 8, 6, and 4 so far. Looks like we've taken the same positions that we did on the previous race. Another dry desert, okay. Looks like we're a fan of this map. Oh, and the Devi raid. Welcome, Devi, and thank you. We're just playing some Mario Kart with Columbia State Community College here. Welcome, welcome. This is our third track so far. Our second instance of Dry Desert, as it turns out. Oh, didn't take that turn super well. Danny is going to edge me out outside here. I'm gonna see what it's like up here, closer to the front. If we can get up there. Danny definitely, oh, could have protected myself there and did not get the green shell out in time. Alright, so Danny out to take a sizable lead at this point. It's always a little bit safer up there at the front. It's part of why they designed the blue shell, because every other place in the race, you're getting hit by items from in front and behind, but you get far enough ahead and it's just a little bit lonely out there. None of this chaos can really catch you unless they come up too quickly from behind, so there's some comeback mechanics that they've built in so that you can try to catch up. One of those is the infamous blue shell, of course, but there's some other little things, like being able to draft people if you're behind them. And also the items being significantly better in general, further back you are. It's actually something that they take advantage of in organized competitions for this game. They have team competitions wherein typically the strategy goes that you have a couple of players actually sandbag on purpose to get the better items and use them to sabotage the enemy team while communicating to their team when they're going to, say, drop a lightning bolt, so that their team knows when it is... Oh boy, this is on me, isn't it? So that the enemy team knows when... doesn't know when to dodge, but your team does. Alright. So Undaunted taking second place this time. Bomba scooting up to third, and McKinley dropping back right there at the end of that last lap, so... That'll mix up the leaderboard a little bit. Debbie with the pom-poms. Always a cheerleader. Bunch of different maps this time. We've got a suggestion for 64 Rainbow Road. We've got one of the SNES maps. I don't remember which one exactly. Someone's not picking a map. There we go. It's like, I think that was McKinley, just going with random. Alright, we're gonna see which one this one was. Donut Plains 3. McKinley and Undaunted both sitting with 10 points apiece behind Danny at 18. Let's see how this race mixes that up. Ah, it looks like we've got a change in kart and player for McKinley here. Opting instead for a Morton. And some very big wheels. Oh, you know, I just bumped into them with the banana peel. It only just occurred to me that I had that rotating around me, too. I was like, huh, why did they spin out? Human wrecking ball. Hello, Brayden. Hope you're doing well. Alright, we're gonna yeet that ahead. And And it's going to be immediately followed by a blue shell. Let's see how far ahead that explosion ends up being. Oh boy, it's so far ahead that I didn't even see it. That's not a good look. Although this is a very good look. As long as I don't take a bad line there. Alright. Let's see if we can get him. This is going to be nice for keeping me safe, but it's also not a projectile. If I don't need it, I'm just going to pop it. And of course I needed it right then. Perfect. Well, looks like we're not catching him this time. Just a little bit too much of a lead at this point to be made up in such a short lap. So that was McKinley Undaunted Bamba. Are you my science sub? It is possible. I've had many a Braden in my time. It's a very popular name, as it turns out. That is not my name. So maybe I'm not who you're thinking about. But I have been a teacher before. So I don't know, maybe you just got my name wrong. Hard to say. Oh, hey, look, I'm in first. Wonder how many seconds that'll stay the same. Try and get good lines, get some good drifts. No, I'm not. But that makes more sense. You'll find Mr. Morris on Wednesdays for Warzone Wednesdays. If, that is an M-rated game, so obviously make sure that it's age appropriate for you. But this is an esports open for Columbia State Community College. Hired us to run a little event for them tonight. So we're playing some Mario Kart with those folks. Having a grand old time doing it. Ah, it's been yoinked. Alright, so far so good. Blue shell incoming, just make sure I don't die to it. Cool. That's unfortunate timing, though. Oh, no, because I was turning. Green shell didn't protect me. And now I just get hit again. At least I invulned through that one. But 2 red shells and a blue shell. Not a great draw, unfortunately. I lost a lot of coins in the process, too. Let's see if these items can get me back up there. That's a good couple of items to have. Let's see. All right. We had it. But now let's give the spots up to the folks still racing. There it is. So McKinley taking a more commanding control of second place here. Sitting at 16 to Undaunted's 13, and I believe Bomba's also 13, although I do have to mess with those a little bit, because there were a couple of races where I did not take last place that we have to factor in. I'll have to figure out a modifier really quick on the next one. I see exactly how the points are breaking down. Doing a little bit of research, you're gonna hear some tippity tapping. Okay, here we go. Track's a little wild. Some of these turns are really sharp, and you do not want to be caught on the outside. Do not go as fast over there. You know, it may look just as colorful and nice as the center of the track. It's definitely not a great place to get stuck. If you're trying to go speedy, trying to go zoom. Ooh, okay, we're alive. But we are going to get hit by a red shell. Such is life. Say what? Oh, that boosted me in a different direction than I was hoping for. It's fine. We'll get there. Let's see how well we can cut a corner with this. That wasn't too bad. What was that? We suffer together. Or not. You just defend yourself. And I suffer. Probably should have just tossed that backwards and not gotten hit by the red shell. I think that would have been a better outcome. Alright. Staying nice and safe with these rotating bananas here. All we gotta do is run into people. It's great. Oh, wow. Got use out of both of those, it turns out. Drift. This is looking pretty good so far. Oh, well, this is looking less good. But I think we're still out there in the lead here. Right now, let's see, I think that is Bomba, who's switched to the Metal Mario here. Doing well for himself out in second place. Ooh, there's a Bullet Bill, though. Anyone's game at this point. Danny's Luigi bringing it up in third, potentially trying to close. And it looks like Danny does actually steal away with it here. McKinley coming in second place. Where? Oh, somebody finished with a ghost, so I actually have no idea where they ended up. Okay, it was actually Bomba in second place there. They snuck right by me. That confused me. All right. I believe the points totals go 6, 4, 3, 2, 1 for 5 players. I think that's how it works. Seems to be what we've been earning. So that second race we had a 12, 8, 6, and 4. 3, 2. Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. TikTok clock. A personal favorite of mine from the DS game. I really liked that version. That version allowed a lot of snaking. It was great. You just kind of constantly be getting mini turbos. Oh, I thought I was going to be able to jump over that. Red shells did get a lot smarter in this game than they have been in previous. There were actually ways in a lot of previous Mario Kart games to dodge the red shells with movement alone. I don't believe that that is anywhere near as possible anymore. Oh dear. Well, here, let's do this. Thanks for first place. Zoom in like a pro gamer. And before I just get hit by all of the shells again. As we get to the final lap here. I'm really asking for it. It would frankly be just for me to just get absolutely exploded. Banana is somebody else's problem. No, it's my problem, actually. Because I used the banana improperly. Did hit someone with it, I guess. There's that. Do I snipe with the green shell? Oh, baby. No, I do not. That was entirely way off. Alright, and there it is. Yeah, 4-3. Okay, cool. Ooh, we've got a baby park. Someone's trying to throw down. True display of skill. It's like picking Final Destination in Smash. You pick baby park, you mean business. Let's see if we end up going there. Got a 1 in 5 chance, or maybe slightly better since we have some randoms. Oh, and it's Baby Park from the random. Oh, man. I'm psychic. Alright, here we go. This is just an oval. That's all it is. Drive fast, turn right. Ooh, that was a bad turn on my part. I want to take a little bit wider early on. Tighter at the end. Lap 4. I am amazed at how few items I have seen so far. No. Final lap. It's been smooth sailing so far. I've had an answer to everything. That'll be the end for everybody here. Yep. I don't remember overlapping anybody, so there we go. Very nice. So Danny bringing that one up in the lead once more. Do you have one monitor? Oh, you mean in my stream setup? Is that what you're asking? I mean, I'm playing the game on one screen, and I've got the computer and everything set up on the other. Yeah, I only use one monitor on my computer setup, so lots of little windows to manage, but I make it work. I've never had an issue so big with any of it that I couldn't just click over to the other windows. It's a fun little bit of Tetrising, I suppose. Trying to figure out how to stream and watch my game at the same time. Oh, so yeah, if you're trying to play, you probably want a dedicated monitor for that. The only way, because you can, I guess, I don't see a way you're going to be able to display the game on a Switch normally and also show something else on the same screen. Like, what you could do, like I have a capture card set up, obviously, so I can stream it. And that's basically a splitter, to where you can, you know, have it displayed on one monitor and also on the other monitor. So I figure you could probably, like, use the splitter to see it on OBS or something, while also streaming it. I don't know. It's a lot easier to do that with PC games than it is with console games. But I will also say monitors aren't as expensive as they used to be. You can get some, you know, pretty nice ones from maybe just a few years ago off of, you know, eBay or whatever else for well under $100 for sure. It's basically like the cost of a new controller at this point. Just make sure you find something that doesn't lag. And usually, well, lag is really more of an issue of downscaling in most cases with something like this. It used to be with like big plasma screen TVs or something that you would get a lot of input delay, but I think most of the time it was because the video that was being output by the consoles was of lower quality than what the TV was natively designed to produce. Like that's the reason that like Melee players play on CRT TVs at a competitive level, or did for a long time before they found better setups. All right. Yeah, no worries. Happy to help out how I can. But generally with questions like that, I definitely recommend using very specific search terms either in Google or on YouTube. A lot of the time, you will find basically an exact answer to that question from some kind of tech video on YouTube. There are a lot of resources out there. You know, there are a lot of things that you can learn just by knowing how to use Google. All right, so let's see where we're at. Due to the way that some of the races played out, Bomba has an extra 2 points that the game will not be awarding him. McKinley and Undaunted both have an extra 1 point. But it doesn't look like the gap between any of them is so close that that is going to matter currently. That said, you know, who's to say how the rest of these matches will play out? boy. Thought that was gonna knock me off the ledge for a second. Got a little spooked. This is the second time I believe we've played this map here. It seems to be somebody's favorite. So far, McKinley in second place here, followed very closely behind by Danny and Bomba. Undaunted looks like might have gotten clocked by something, sitting back in fifth. But fifth isn't a bad place to be on the penultimate lap here, on the second to last lap. Because that means you're going to get all the good items, and you still have plenty of time to make your way back in the event that something goes awry. I don't know why I didn't hold that coin. That was silly of me. Should have just kept it in my possession so that I could use it as soon as I lost them. I'd be back up to 10 coins again. Looks like everyone's closing back in on me here. There's another coin. Take some good lines here. A little bit too good of a line there. Danny, hot on my tail here. Could definitely catch me on this straightaway, I think. Just able to hold him off. Traffic cones, schmaffic cones. This is not driving advice, by the way. Please do not abide by the way that I am acting right now. Do not let me be a role model in this respect. It reminds me of how kids drive in Fortnite. Very, very funny to watch that. I mean, if I'm carrying around a gold AR, who's to tell me which way I should go, you know? Who's to tell me whether I should be in one lane or another? Alright, there it is. McKinley in second place, I think 4 points ahead there of Bomba, with Undaunted in fourth. Tippity tappity. Y'all like keyboard ASMR? Grumble Volcano. One of the most broken maps in the game, actually. There is a way to skip almost an entire lap by using a little out of bounds, I think it's a death one. Certainly. I don't know the exact details of it, but it's pretty nuts. Absolutely clocking Bomba there with a mushroom. Hope his head's okay. These kind of impacts, you know, you gotta watch out for those. I think you may have a concussion. See a doctor. Fireballs over there. The despawn right as Danny's about to run into them. The lucky duck. I see that banana there, Danny. I see you holding that menacingly. Not a fan of how close you're holding that to me. Well, I could take a pretty bad line there to avoid the bomb. Oh man, I can't even see him. Oh, and the lightning goes out, so no red shell for me. Probably could have used that for more of a shortcut. I wasn't thinking. Raid! A little bit late to the raiding party, Hecka, but better late than never. Oh, that just tipped me up into the air again. That's interesting. I haven't seen that before. Ooh, tried to cut the corn a little close there. Thanks, Lakitu. I appreciate you bringing me forward instead of just putting me way back. But I don't think I'm catching Danny on this one. That's a pretty solid lead he's opened up there. It's actually a very divided field right now. We've got Undaunted pretty close on my tail. Couldn't tell you where Bomba is at the moment. Okay, there he is. Must have just been ghosted. Yeah, there he is. Oh no. I don't think I can stop myself from going through. I literally cannot prevent myself from ending the race here. Shoot. Sorry to Bomba and Undaunted there. That'll be an extra point for you guys. The glider's too good. Yeah. We're keeping track of the scores just in case. To my knowledge, it's just for fun, but every now and then we find out, you know, partway through the event or something, that the school had prizes planned for the winner, and we just want to make sure that we've got our scores airtight there. So I'm joining in so that I can spectate. It's really the only way to do it in Mario Kart. Hope they add some kind of a spectator mode in future editions of it. So a part of that is that I do need to keep driving, otherwise it will disconnect me, as you've seen at the beginning of the game. But I also need to make sure that everybody else finishes before me. So if I end up, you know, playing the course like I like to do to be able to give you a better view of where everybody's at in the race, I just need to make sure that I sandbag at the very end without completely stopping still. Alright, so we took a great opening line, and everything since then has been terrible. Ooh. Okay, so that bump does go in my favor. I actually don't know how heavy Waluigi is compared to all of the other characters. He is kind of skinny, you know? You'd think he's not gonna take much moving. I think he is actually one of the heavier characters. I remember correctly. That was not the red shell. The red shell was in the other hand. Well played, McKinley's red shell. Ooh. Oh, I thought I had to throw those because it was trying to come to steal my items, but I guess popping them, I was able to keep them. Alright, let's cause some mischief. Ooh, everyone's getting clocked right now. Oh, that was not a shortcut that I was able to take. Oh, it's getting crazy out here now. Oh, it goes down to a red shell. There's a star behind me. Please be merciful. Okay, no, the piranha plant decided not to be merciful. They do really like just putting piranha plants on the perfect line sometimes, just to keep you on your toes. Ah, sniped out with green shells. I'm just gonna get fifth naturally at this point. Well played, everybody. You've defeated the professional gamer. Wow, that really snuck up on me, actually. Okay. So that placement there will stand. So our winner for the Mario Kart Esports Open going to be Danny here. So big congrats to them. They get their big shiny crown there. Glad you had fun, McKinley. And Danny. Appreciate all you guys being here and hanging out with us. So that is our 12-round race here. If you guys wanted to add each other, I just want to show you something really quickly if you wanted to keep going. If you go to the add friend menu here and search for users you played with, you take a look here and you're going to see a who's who of everyone who was just in those races. So Bomba, Danny, Undaunted, McKinley, right there. So if y'all wanted to keep going and add each other, you have that ability from right here on this menu. So you guys can go for it if you want. But that is going to do it for us for this event tonight. Thank you all for coming out once again. If you had a good time, just let your school know, and who knows, maybe we'll be back again to do another one in the future. It'd be a lot of fun, and I would enjoy seeing you guys again. But for now, this is all from us at Bravest Esports. Quick little bit about us. We are not associated with the school. We are a third-party organization that was hired on to do production for this event today. Our mission is to bring esports to any group of people who want to play together and try and bring people together using these awesome games that are so fun to compete in. So you can check us out on our Discord server, which is here, if you want to find more people who have similar interests. We've got a really active Splatoon community, good number of Smash players in there, so a couple of fun Switch games that some of you guys might be interested in. I know I saw a couple of Splatoons as I was adding you guys. And on top of that, if you are... I think we might not have this link tree set up here. Let me just get the link for you guys really quickly. There it is. So here we are on everything else. So if you want to contact us in any other way, those would be the places to go and do it. So thank you all for watching. I've been Jem. We'll see y'all next time. Have a good night.